Hey, what it do? It's the homie Propain, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards, man. Tap in.
And we still hustling for a dollar sign. Still in the trenches daily, baby. We just trying to survive.
All right, so we got Propain off the porch with us today, man.
Man, what it do, man? What's good?
I'm feeling great, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, man. What else you been working on here in Atlanta, man?
Man, just out here working, man. Tapping in with a few artists, a few publications. Like, gotta come holler at y'all, man. You know, it's only right.
For sure.
Yeah.
How do you like working here compared to back at home?
I mean, you know, I'm always riding for the town, so, but it's a different feel out here. It's dope out here too. I like it out here, man. It's a lot of camaraderie out here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
How's your 2021 starting off?
Man, it's pretty good, man. Like, we gearing up to release this album, so everything just been getting kind of hectic right now. But for the most part, it's been pretty good. A lot of the energy from not only the people from, you know, the fan base to just, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the music lovers, they know what we about to bring with the music. So it's been getting exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to us about the Southside of Houston, man.
Southside of Houston, man. That's birthplace of Propain, man. Birthplace of Zero, Keke, you know what I'm saying? A Big Pokey, a lot of the legends, Lil Flip, Scarface. Yeah, man, that's home. That's shout out to the North Side too, man, cause they birthed a bunch of legends too. But as far as the South Side, that's where that's my claim to fame. That's what pretty much taught me the game. That's just pretty much what made me, even as an artist.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah,
Sure.
And what is it about Houston, man, that you can guys turn out some legendary rappers like that?
Man, I don't know, man. I always say that Houston is the most unique city in the world. And you hear it a lot from a lot of cities of people, like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's very well so, but I know just in Houston, as far as music, it's different because we haven't really had an industry, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta got an industry, New York had an industry, LA got an industry. It's a lot of big labels there. We don't really have that in Houston, so we was pretty much taught just from watching the Slim Thugs and the J Princes and all these people, you gotta make it your own. You gotta make your own label. You gotta be the brand. You gotta be the big dog, the big homie, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of big homies with rappers in Houston. We was taught to be your own big homie, be your own sponsor, be your own CEO. I've never wanted to be under another rapper because I've watched people like Slim Thug and Keke and, you know what I'm saying, Kamina, Zero, all these people, man, to just take control of their own destiny and get rich like that. So my whole thing been, you know, I want to be my own thing, and that's the thing about Houston. It kind of separates us from a lot of people.
Absolutely, yeah. They kind of just laid that blueprint out there.
For sure,
all you gotta do is follow it, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So, at what age would you say you jumped off the porch in Houston, man?
See, when you say jump off the porch, it's like you got different.
Everyone's got their own definition.
Everybody got their own meanings, man.
Yep.
So we're gonna stick to music-wise, and jumping off the porch music-wise, I would say 2011, man, I've been rapping for my whole life, but I think 2011, my city really started to somewhat, you know what I'm saying, take notice of who this young dude is, just making some noise. Of course, it got better and better over time, but I would say 2010, 2011, when I put my feet down, you know what I'm saying, and like started to try to build something up and building a brand.
Yeah, I feel that, man. And you know, anyone that's ever listened to your music know you can rap. You're all about the bars, man.
Man, appreciate it, man. That come from being a fan of Scarface, Nas, Jay-Z, Jadakiss. Them some of my favorite rappers, man, and Big Pokey. And as artists, man, they really, when I was listening to them when I was young, that shit used to intrigue me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is they putting these words together like that? And from that point, it became like a homework assignment of, bro, I want to rhyme 3 syllables in a bar type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the basic ass rapper. So I've been doing that shit since middle school. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just natural. I'm not even thinking about it now when I rhyme now. And sometimes, you know, niggas be like, damn, that nigga, he lyrical. Like, and I don't really look at it like that because honestly, when I'm rapping, bro, I'm really, this is my feelings. But I've been rapping a certain way for so long, it comes off like, damn, I'm trying to be lyrical and I'm really not. I'm just doing me, you know what I'm saying? That's just the only way I know how to rap. That shit crazy.
Yeah. Do you write your raps or you just
man,
off the top?
Crazy thing. I used to take pride in writing my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big thing for me. Like, I love the pen and pad. Like, I would go to war with that shit, telling niggas like, oh, damn, you bragging because you don't write, but shit, nigga, I'm a journalist. And man, 2020, man, it was just so much shit I was having to do. And like, I had did it a couple times, not writing. And I don't know, I was with my boy Keith, man, and we just was, I remember always telling him, bro, I don't really be writing no more. I just be, you know, rapping. And that shit just became a thing to where I look up and it's like, I just recorded a whole album and I didn't write it. And I think that just came from repetition. And when I say don't write, I'm not going in there and freestyling that shit. I'm gathering my thoughts and I'm putting it together, but it's way more efficient. And I think as the times come, which I consider myself one of the artists who I feel like I am timeless, and I chameleon myself with the younger artists that keep coming in, and you know, it's a competition thing, and I'm in the studio with niggas and they going in there knocking their verses out, and it's kind of like, that shit, I kind of had to adapt, you know what I'm saying? But still taking my craft very seriously, still, you know what I'm saying, making sure everything is on point, but I haven't wrote since 2019.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks,
man,
huh?
I guess so, man. That shit, it's still crazy to me every day. It's so crazy to me because I still tell like my closest friends, after that, I'll let them hear something like, yeah, nigga, I ain't write that shit. But you got artists who, these younger niggas I fuck with who, they don't write shit.
They've
so
never written
that's
a rap.
nothing even to brag about to them, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, yeah, nigga, I ain't even write that shit. And it's like, them niggas don't write nothing. It's crazy, but shit, I mean, I guess I've been doing this since I was in the 5th grade, so I've always known to write. I used to see Tupac on the videos. You'll see him in the studio writing in the pen and pad type shit. So Nas and all that shit. So I've always took pride in being a writer. It's just, I haven't wrote in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still the same quality. I think it's just, it's a different process. Mm-hmm. You can learn to do anything if you really want to do it. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, talk to us about the grind and this journey that you've been on from when you first started to make it here today.
Man, this shit is still it's still a process. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. Like he said, it's a marathon, bro. Just coming in, I've had big moments, bro. I've had really, really big moments as an artist where it'll be a situation where just me building. I remember like around 2013, 2014, I had a huge record hit the charts with Rich Homie Quan called 2 Rounds. Mm-hmm. And it was just one of those moments where I had been building my underground following and gaining my fan base like that, but that shit just kind of hit me left wing at the success it had. It just went crazy on the radio, went crazy on the charts. And it's a different world from underground rappers and rappers with mainstream hits, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of got, for I think maybe like a year or two was in that mode of thinking, okay, this is the route, when kind of forgetting like, nah, this is still a building process, you know what I'm saying? To the point where had to kind of get to reality to understand like you building some way bigger, you know what I'm saying? And then, but honestly, I've had a few moments like that, and then when at the time you think, oh, this is the moment that's gonna take you to the moon, man, it really don't work like that, but what you understand is your moments is doing this. You're not really understanding, but that shit's steady building. You thinking this big moment, but you're gonna have another big, and it just, you know what I'm saying? So this shit just been a process. It's still a process, man. I look back at all the shit I did, all the music I made, and it just keep building to the point every time I drop something new, it's like a whole new regime of people that's coming in and they just not checking for me, whether it be another artist that I work with that turn me on to his fan base, and it's just like this shit keep growing and growing. And man, I think everything I did now leads up to today. So every time I put out music, bro, I feel like a rookie, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got something to prove, and that's why the hunger's still there. It's never gonna leave, because shit, it's forever, we forever in this marathon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Yeah, it seems like your fans have been extremely loyal to you too, man.
Yeah,
like,
man. Shout out to them supporters, man. What you saying?
Yeah, I was saying G&B were up here, and it was like, man, Propain's one of those artists where he'll always press up like 100 CDs or 1,000 CDs, and his fans are gonna buy them.
Man, the last project we pressed up 1,000 copies, bro, and you had to get the hoodie. So what I usually do is whenever I'm getting ready to drop a project, me and my team will press up just like the merch and everything, and you can get the album damn near 2-3 weeks early, directly to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be we charging 100, we charging 80, whatever we charge, and that shit be selling out so damn fast, man. And it's like, it's just different, bro. They gonna ride. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. They gonna ride for whatever I got going on, and they know the quality gonna be there at the same time. I'm gonna make sure I give them my all, man, shout out to them, and I know a lot of my fans was hitting me up this go around, and they was like, bro, why you ain't dropping it early? And I was like, man, I put it for pre-order for a week. I got a point to prove. I'm fit to prove a point when this shit drops, so I can show niggas when these charts hit, y'all gonna see like Pro really, I'm really out here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas see my shit hit like 25 on the iTunes charts, and that be because my shit was out for 3 weeks. I want these niggas to see what I'm fit to do now when I don't let my fans get it early, and they see that shit hit. Y'all hearing it right now? They not, when y'all see that shit hit like top 5 or something, they gonna be like, damn, no label, no sponsor, no team. It's just me and my day one nigga. That's it. And like niggas gonna really understand like this shit for real. Yeah.
And talk to us about the grind that comes with being an independent artist, having to do everything yourself too.
It's definitely a grind. It's different. That shit can be like a huge headache at times. But like I said earlier, bro, I'm from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all we really know. You know what I'm saying? We really know, bro. As a kid, when I was a little kid, I was watching Slim Thug, 19, 20 years old. He selling out the trunk. Them niggas was getting rich. You know what I'm saying? Screwed Up Click, all them niggas, we watching these niggas as little kids. Them niggas getting rich. No labels, no nothing. These niggas selling out they trunk. So we kind of come from that. You know what I'm saying? We come from that. And honestly, just being in Texas, bro, Texas is big as fuck. It's a lot of little ass towns that people never heard of, and artists like myself who get love and respect throughout my whole state. Now, I get love and respect, and I do shows in Louisiana, even out here in Oklahoma, California, all that shit. But what I'm saying is Texas is so big, if I didn't want to, I don't have to leave Texas and we can run up a bag because it's so many different little markets. It's the same thing in like California. They understand how big it is. You know, Cali artists don't have to leave that shit. New York artists don't have to leave there. And that's kind of how it is in Texas. It's like an advantage, bro. We got towns that I still never even heard of till I get booked there. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And we'll go there and it's love. They knowing everything word for word. They rocking. Like, but yeah, man, that independent shit, you gotta be ready for it though. You know what I'm saying? It sound good when niggas rap about it and they saying they independent, but man, to really be successful as an independent artist, what a lot of people don't understand, it ain't just cause you on your own, you screaming independent. Nah, you gotta be your own motherfucking sponsor, your own marketing, you gotta put that shit up. You gotta really invest in yourself. And I talk to a lot of artists, man, who they don't get that aspect. You know what I'm saying? They think this shit just come like that. And I be having to tell like a lot of young niggas I fuck with, bro, if you really believe in yourself, like just screaming independent because you don't got no label behind you, that ain't really shit. You scream you independent because you really independent, nigga. You taking care of your business yourself. You know what I'm saying? You putting the bag behind yourself because you believe in yourself. And that's pretty much sums up being an independent artist, man. I tell I personally believe the independent route, especially if you got your train moving, bro. If you really know what you're doing, you got the right people in position, you down to invest in yourself, man, fuck breaking that shit down with a whole bunch of people who ain't work to get where you at. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your team, pay your team. Your team can be the same people that you physically go give all your fucking percentage to, pay your people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all build that shit up yourself and get all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my theory.
Real shit right there, man. Yeah. Talk to us about the impact and influence Houston has had on the culture and on the rap game, man.
Major influence, whether they want to admit it or they don't want to admit it. Hey, Houston, Atlanta, definitely Atlanta, have shaped a lot of the rap game in the last 5 to 7 years. And just to talk about Houston, it's bro, and I'm just not gonna say last 5-7 years. We've been doing this shit since
the 90s.
The Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the last 5-7 years, but we can go back to the Ghetto Boys, then we can go to 05 when Slim and Paul and Mike Jones and Keke and Zero, shit, we the reason niggas is double cups, you know what I'm saying?
Right behind you.
You feel what I'm saying? I seen it when I came in. That's us, bro. I'm not gonna take 100% credit for the grills, but I'm gonna take credit for the grills. Y'all niggas wasn't doing that shit till we really made that shit really something. Niggas had the slugs, I know that. Everybody had slugs in their mouth. Niggas weren't icing out their mouth like that till them Houston niggas was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm not saying that we influenced the whole rap game, because everybody got their own shit. This shit that Kelly did influence the rap game. This shit that Atlanta did influence the rap game. Like I told you, I wanted to be a lyricist because of listening to niggas from New York, you know what I'm saying? But I just think, like, don't take away from what we did, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of artists in Houston that niggas be biting off of to this day. Like, younger niggas I'm watching, man, it's a lot of them young niggas, bro, that niggas be biting off of to this day, cause no disrespect, like shit, Houston, we different from everybody. Like it is what it is. We got our own shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and me personally, I don't look at it as a bad thing that we influence nobody, because like I said, I've been influenced by a lot of shit too. I just think a lot of people try to sleep on the influence that Houston has. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas just dripping and spilling a lot of sauce and all this shit, and that shit kind of come from the city. You know what I'm saying? We can keep moving, but that's my theory. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. What's your thoughts on the new generation of rappers coming out of Houston right now?
I love it. I love Lil Jeremy. I love what Sauce Walker has built in Houston and the empire he's built and the artists that he's put on, and Peso. I love D Flowers. I love what Maxo Cream is doing. I love what Megan Thee Stallion is doing. O&B Bloodbath. I love what Fast Lane, fucking, for even the producers, Can't Rush the Vibe, fucking June James, XO, like, and I'm not just naming these niggas 'cause I'm cool with them. These niggas are cold as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already a hip hop head, so to sit back and to, you know, really listen to them, that shit kind of make me happy, bro, cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all right, we gonna be all right, we gonna keep being all right. These niggas gonna, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's so many artists I can name, bro, that I think not only are they dope and I jam them, now they got star potential. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got young niggas, Guapo, this nigga gonna be the next, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope that, cause like Atlanta has mastered they next budding stars, and the city get behind them, and they understand it, that this shit keeps it going and it keeps it moving. And I think our culture is kind of shifting to what we understand in that. And because the thing is, we had a drought without having stars, you know what I'm saying? It was, we ain't have Travis Scott and Megan Thee Stallion for a little while, you know what I'm saying? We ain't have the underground legends, upcoming legends like Sauce Walkers and, you know what I'm saying, the niggas who make their own wave, and just, these niggas are national names. Like, you know, I think now it's like, now, and what I was saying earlier, we got an industry now, you know what I'm saying? Houston is an industry now, and we really are forced to be reckoned with. So as far as the new generation, bro, I can go on for days. That shit really gets me excited. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just more so me transitioning into always want to help and always want to pick up and build up the next artist that's coming up, man, because that's, you know, that's how this shit really supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, the future is definitely bright out there, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so what can you tell us about this new project, man?
Classic.
It ain't safe outside.
Classic.
Why is it a classic?
That's gonna sum it up, man. For one, every song, it ain't no skippers on it. But I ain't saying shit that people who already listen to my music don't already know. Like, you can't name a project that I done gave people that I slip on any track. Like, I ain't gonna play with you, cause it ain't gonna come out into that motherfucker, to everybody who hear it, for myself, to any nigga around me, to, you know, every song gotta be, oh, that's the one. I'm trying to make a thriller every time I go in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And just what It Ain't Safe Outside, honestly, this project, is a reflection of 2020 and everything, and that's where the title come from, bro. It's so much different shit from just the virus and the corona and you know, just to fucking George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, and it's just a bunch of built up frustration, and it ain't safe outside, you know what I'm saying? And that shit speaks for so many different realms. Not just that, as a rapper, bro, you know what I mean? Fucking rappers is getting killed now. That shit like nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to be like a thing. Oh, this rapper, now that shit became normal in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think the title was very fitting for what was going on in 2020. And man, there's a lot of aggression on this album. You know, you can always get that soul with a Propain project, but like I said, it's just a reflection of 2020, and I think we all can relate. And a lot of songs gonna resonate with a lot of people, bro, because we just dealt with a lot of shit last year, you know what I'm saying? And I spent a bulk of the latter part of the year recording that album. Just every song was a moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the whole, I remember the when the George Floyd shit happened, like a few days later, I went and made a song called Heart to Heart, which I wasn't even gonna put that song on the album. I wasn't even gonna put it out, and my close friend was like, nigga, you crazy, nigga, this shit is like, you know what I'm saying? And we ended up putting a video out, and that shit has been, they love it, you know what I'm saying? And so that's give you what's going on with this album, bro. It's a lot of moments on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the people gonna love it.
Yeah, I saw a track list, man, Way Too Fly.
Way Too Fly, man.
Can you just list who is on this song, man?
Way Too Fly. So Way Too Fly is what you call a dream song for a young nigga who grew up on the Southside of Houston that wanted to be a rapper. And basically the track on that song, the features are it's Lil Keke, it's Lil Flip, it's Paul Wall, it's Zero, which is my favorite rapper in Houston, like hands down. It's Slim Thug, and it's Big Pokey, who is another one of my favorite rappers. Really all of them is my favorite rappers, but them two niggas. And basically that song is, that's a hell of a roster. And it was like, man, I always try to approach my projects like, what if this the last project you ever do? You know what I'm saying? And it had just hit me like, I don't got a song with Lil Flip. I don't got a song with Big Pokey. And these niggas who are all like, show me so much respect and are fans of my music and be telling me they want to work with me. Like I'm on their projects and shit like that, but it's like, I got songs with Ro, I got songs with Slim, I got songs, but it's like, Paul Wall never made a Propain project. And we talk about shit like that. And I was just thinking like, damn, like I'm kind of like that middle child in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Where the young niggas, they all fuck with me heavy, but the OGs fuck with me too. And it's like, I kind of bridge the gap between everybody, and to get all of them on one song, not just trying to brag on no shit like that, it ain't too many niggas who can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It
yeah.
ain't, and that was the actual motivation behind doing that song. It was like, damn, I can do that, why not? And bro, I put that song together. I just made texts and calls to all of them in one day, and everybody was send it, and they all just sent the shit back. And to the point where I was telling my partner, like, God damn, bro, like, sometimes we kind of sleep on our, what we, you know what I'm saying? What we have, bro, or the position that we in. I think a lot of us do that, bro, and I'm just like, why the fuck I ain't been did that shit? So, and originally, like, it was called my dream song. It's like, I would never think to have all them niggas on something, but as a kid, that's some shit we would dream about, you know what I'm saying? That's want to be a rapper. Like, I got a song with Keke and Slim and Zero and Paul Wall and Pokey, what the fuck, Lil Flip? That shit is unreal, just thinking back from being in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? So, that was the motivation behind that shit, and it's like, one of them moments, like, if I was to walk away from this shit, that's something that I'm gonna be real proud of, you know what I'm saying? And I know the people gonna love that shit. That's traditional H-Town, bro. Like, them niggas all came with it, bro. Zero told me some real shit one time when we was working, and he was like, when niggas rap with me, I bring a different side out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the Houston rappers, and I get that a lot. Whether it be, you gonna get the best Slim Thug when you hear him on a Propain song. You gonna get the best Keke. You gonna get the bars side of Sauce Walker when he rapping with me. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come.
They gotta come with.
He gonna rap when he fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was, Man, that was dope. For him to tell me that, man, that was that shit meant a lot, bro. And on that song, everybody came with it, bro. Everybody, I love it. Paul Wall smashed it, man. I can't wait to say it. He went in, bro. That song is hard as fuck.
I can't wait to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
Any chance of shooting a video for that?
Oh, we definitely shooting that. That's already that treatment already been wrote, man. Shout out to Trill Arts. That's who pretty much shoots all my videos, and we've kind of built a rapport with each other, bro. And we are like minds, and I can honestly give this nigga some credit and say that when I started fucking with him, like heavy, and started letting him really take control, cause I really don't, I try to do all my own shit too. I want my shit shot like this, you need to shoot it like this, yada yada. And just getting comfortable with him after working with him a couple times and letting him kind of take creative control, I can honestly say, and I tell him all the time, bro, you took my career to another level when I didn't even think it could go to another level at that point. I thought I was kind of, riding in a pace, and like, bro, you just catapulted my shit again to let me know, like, damn, it's like 10 more notches, we can keep going, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They shoot movies for me and shit. And just bringing my songs to life. And I think with my music, it's very vivid, but to be able to put that shit in video form, it's kind of hard to lose, bro. You know, when I started fucking with him, I would like to say my following skyrocketed even more. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got some people who don't listen, they don't really listen to music like that, but they'll watch a video, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that shit just, everything started going on when I started fucking with him. Yeah.
Do you have a personal favorite song on the project?
Personal favorite song, Mama's Eyes. Definitely. Number 2, that's my favorite song. And another one that's called Saturday Night Freestyle that I really love. Honestly, bro, when all my music is, that shit like a photo book, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of the rappers who, I ain't just rhyming shit just to rhyme it. Like, if I'm putting that shit in the song, it's real experiences or shit that we done experienced or we done lived, and me and my partners can ride and we listen to this shit, whether I'm talking about us fucking going crazy out in Sweden or some shit, or, you know what I'm saying? Or when we blew all our money in Vegas and this happened tonight. It's like, this is real life experiences, even with females or family or niggas I don't fuck with no more. So everybody around me, that shit like a photo book. We really know what's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we living through this song. It's just like a report. So every song to me, it means something different, and every song is personal. But I think Mama's Eyes is just, if I had to only listen to one song, it's probably that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will you have some merch available for this project once it's released? Oh
yeah, definitely, for sure. We're gonna have ski masks. I got a collab with my boy. He got a clothing line called Off the Market. So we doing the collab on ski masks. This is actually one right here. I can put it down. It ain't safe outside on the mouth. That'll be exclusively with the project, and of course we're gonna have the merch. The merch is always up. GotPropain.com forever. Like, that's something that kind of separated me early on as an artist, because I was like on that shit early, like 2010, and on some with the music, get it with, you know what I'm saying? And just now, I built a relationship with my fans to where, like I said, this time around, they kind of questioning, like, damn, the album it ain't out early with the merch, what's up? You kind of condition them to a certain way that you're gonna put your music out. And of course, we gonna continue back to that. Like I said, I just really want to prove a point when I dropped this album, and not to my fans, because they already know what's up, but more so to everybody else. Like, shit, label or no label, like, this a force, you gotta respect what we got going on. This shit over here ain't for play. So I just want to do that this time around. It's kind of a personal notch that I'm gonna do, but other than that, we're gonna get back to doing that shit exclusively when I come back with the next project. And I plan to drop a lot of music this year, man. Usually, you know what I'm saying, I sit with my projects, bro. It's a year apart, sometimes a year and a half apart, you know what I'm saying? And because I put so much in that shit, and it's me, you getting my life in that shit. And we ride that shit out, we shoot videos and everything, but I think this year, something I've never done, I wanna drop like three 3 projects, maybe 4. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And not full length projects. Like I told you, me and Zero, we working on some. I got something else brewing with some. I don't really want to mention the name until that come to fruition. But and then one more just Propain project. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it all boils down to I kind of want to take 2021 to how you say, flood the market. You know what I'm saying? And just touch all aspects, touch all angles. Fuck with a lot of artists like that. A lot of artists, I'm not gonna say try to work with me because it ain't like they try to work with me and they don't. It's just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes conflicting schedules or some shit, but all the artists that I fuck with, that I wanna work with, I want this year to be the year that, shit, we making a project, let's do it, let's put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really been that type of artist. I like everything to be well thought out, which is a gift and a curse, being a perfectionist, because we're in a different time now where the people want it, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got ADHD, they can't motherfucking focus on shit after a month or 2. And like I said, I don't want to fall into the realm of making disposable music just because you think people not gonna continue to listen to it, because I still want this shit to be timeless, because at the end of the day, this the legacy we building. When it's all said and done, when I'm done, I want niggas to go back and they listen to this shit like, damn, this shit sound like it could have came out today. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll hear some shit from the fucking 60s or 70s, like, damn, this shit just sounds so good, it feel good, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Off the Wall is still jamming, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the shit I'm going for, bro. I could give a fuck about the microwave fame or all that other shit. I think what I've learned, if you stay true to what you doing, shit, all monetary wise, all that shit, it comes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what you want, know what you're doing. So, like, me dropping music is not in the sense of, oh, I wanna make more money. Nah, it's just, that's just what I wanna do. I wanna give my fans something to continue to go hard on this entire year. You know what I'm saying? Like, just more music. And that's something I ain't never did. Yeah.
Fans will welcome it, man, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We know you're big in giving back to the community too, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That's big, man. That shit's second nature, bro. I always wanted to do that. That was something that I said I wanted to do before I even made $1 of rap. You know what I'm saying? And I think for years we've been at that shit. It's 2021. We've been at that shit since like 2011, 2010. Whether it be turkey drives, you know, I do the free haircut drives and a school supply giveaway. When school started here in my hood, we do the toy drives all the time. This year, which I told myself, bro, it's just so much shit went on in 2020, bro. I didn't want to really record nothing or film nothing. But me and my homies, man, we bought just stupid amount of toys, went door to door to the certain families that we had call in, well, not call in, send a DM that they got whatever amount of kids or whatever. And man, we went to these people. We was in the trenches and whatever, pulling up, dropping off toys to people, man. And that's something we done did before, but this was one of them years that I just felt like, man, I ain't putting nobody on it. We ain't doing no recording, taking no pictures, no shit like that, bro. Like, it's just fucked up out here right now. You know what I'm saying? So, last thing motherfucker need is, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. So, but that's definitely what we did, man. And we ain't new to that, bro. Me and my homies, man, we call ourselves the Power Circle, bro. And shout out to the twins. Shout out my brother Marquis. Shout out Curtis. Shout out my brother Tim. Man, we been doing this shit. We been pulling up U-Haul trucks to projects, passing out toys. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't bragging on that shit or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I think that's what niggas supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the shit to get highlighted. Nigga want to highlight when I go buy a new roller. You know what I'm saying? Like, and talk about that shit. But at the same time, like, nah, we been on that shit. I don't even care to talk about that shit because it's like, bro, that's where we come from. That's what we know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. It ain't like, we ain't doing that shit for no pat on no back. Yeah. We're gonna continue to do that shit.
Salute to you, bro. Yeah. All right, bro. Any shout outs before we wrap it up, man?
Man, first of all, shout out to everybody that support my music, all the fans, bro. Shout out to everybody who in any way help out with anything I got going on. I wouldn't dare try to name a name because the one motherfucker I miss is gonna give me death threats, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody who support me, every DJ, every blog, every motherfucking podcast, every fan, every buyer. everybody, man, definitely shout out to y'all for having me, man. I always wanted to be on this shit, man. I watch this shit all the time, so much love and salute to y'all, man, for having me on here. And man, we gonna keep taking this shit another level every time, man. It ain't safe outside on the way. We look for more shit, man. I got artists I'm fucking with, Jack Boy D, Jeremy Fields, man, Forever Trill, the team, and we gonna keep building this shit, bro. We gonna keep giving y'all authentic hip hop, authentic street Southern hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's what it is, man. Go check it out. If you ain't on it, man, don't play yourself. Yeah, for sure.
And we still hustling for a dollar sign. Still in the trenches daily, baby. We just trying to survive. It's always up. Please don't be